Okay, I am still in Texas. Thank you so much for watching again. If you didn't see my last video, I was literally in a drive-through safari called the Natural Bridge Safari. It was a Texas style experience. It was quite different than what I've had before, and you should go back and check that video out if you haven't. A quarter of a mile down the road is actually the Natural Bridge Caverns. This I think is going to be really cool, and I'm excited about it. So let's go and check it out. I just parked and I'm about to head on in. I got a combo ticket. So the two types of tours that they offer. I know one is a discovery tour. I forget the name of the other tour. I'll remember when I get in. Let's go have some fun underground and see what moves down there. All right, so here I am inside the lobby of the caverns, the Natural Bridge Caverns. Now what it is I booked a combo ticket for $520, so it's supposed to include both tours. They then sent me this email trying to scare me off, saying that I had to be here 2 hours early, otherwise I would not be able to do both of my tours. Now, I am here 2 hours early. Can I see your phone? Yeah. Let me show you the time right here. It is 3:22. 3:22. We are here 2 hours early. And so here's what they gave me for my tour. 5:20 and 7. So 5:20 and 7. 7 o'clock is the last tour because that's when they close. So of course the great question is, what do you do now for 2 hours? Well, they have additional things that you can purchase. They have a maze, which is outside, you can purchase. They also have some type of like obstacle course or zip line type thing that you can ride. She said because I booked a tour, they will give discounts on those extra attractions, kind of like if that's what you want to do. But we're probably going to try and find some food. We're going to see what exists right here. And then maybe there's even time, but maybe I wouldn't have left the zoo ride, the safari ride so soon. But I left because I thought I had to be here 2 hours before my tour. So I think once you leave the safari experience, you're not allowed to come back in. But I can always try. So I'm just gonna go find some food and wait till 5:20. Yeah, before. So here's the add-on attraction. It looks like a human roller coaster. Yeah. Slash obstacle course. $28.99 they said per person. We're gonna go see if we can find some food over here.
Those places are cool.
Big Daddies. Yeah. Sweets and treats. Oh, they might have some brisket.
Yeah, nice.
We're still in Texas. Another day of meats, huh?
I love to play that game, oh my god. It's funny. It's a pretty restaurant.
I don't know what this thing is over here. A trading post. Remember, another gift shop, I guess.
Yeah.
Pen for gems. You can chill right out here.
Glad they built this so people wait for their time, you know?
Yeah.
Aiden Wonders, 3:30, your leader was Mr. Aiden.
So sadly, there was no dairy-free food inside that place. There was lemonade. I didn't get it yet because I'm actually going to head back up to the other restaurant, see if there's some food up in there. So remembering that we are like 35 minutes away probably from other restaurants. So note to self, if you come back here, or if you do come here and you have, you know, food problems, bring something with you. But let's see how we do up here. Maybe we'll get lucky. So we got lucky. We got grilled chicken and salad. So they have salads. And, oh, maybe a French fry. Maybe one or two. But it takes about 15 minutes. But I joke with the guy, we have time because we're here 2 hours early. So we got some food. There's a nice little sitting area right here that you can kind of chill at. And we're gonna enjoy the food. There's a picture of the cave right behind me here. Check this out, huh? Sounds good? Yeah.
Once again, the 510 Discovery Tour, you're going to be leaving with me.
So I'm pretty sure that that's the Natural Bridge. That is the name of the place. I think right down there you can see a plaque along the wall too. I guess at some point a lot of this fell out from underneath. I thought it would be kind of more narrow. It would remind me of like the bridge of Khazad-dûm. I don't know if you're a Lord of the Rings fan like I am, but I am. My favorite movie, that and The Hobbit, the whole series, the whole trilogies. But check this out, pretty interesting. And I'm up top, I haven't even gone down yet, but I think we're gonna walk down in and we're gonna pass it. If you can see, there's the 510 tour, I'm the 520 tour. But people are starting to load in and they're gonna kind of come down and flow this way, I think. So I am at 520 doing Hidden Wonders. And then I come back up and then I go down at 7 p.m. for Discovery Tour. So there's gonna be 2 different tours. I'm supposed to see different parts of the cavern. Apparently there's a bunch of different caverns or caves, right? I think a cavern is a cave that glows. I think, maybe you can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but that's what I think. But so I guess they found, oh, there's a little bird while I'm sitting here. See this little fella right there? That's nice, huh? I guess they found architectural, archaeological stuff down there. Some human remains, as well as like some hunting gear that some ancient civilizations have used to hunt, as well as animal bones from bears and other stuff. There's a couple of them up in the visitors area that you can check out while you're waiting. I ended up actually going back to the car and recharging the batteries on all my stuff because I couldn't really find any charging ports there. So again, the 2-hour kind of wait was enough. I mean, I had food and I looked around the gift store, but I wasn't really into doing the jungle situation, the jungle gym slash, you know, maze, whatever. It looks pretty cool, but it's just a little too hot out. So I went back and I charged up the batteries. My batteries and those batteries kind of just rested my eyes a little bit, and now I'm excited for the tour. Let's check this out, huh? Yeah, some history here, but at the same time we're still loving all that moves because apparently new caves are still being formed as we speak, and things are still being developed, and the water is still flowing through the system, which is what creates a lot of the forms that we're going to see down there. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, I wish I could go stand on this bridge, but I cannot. I'll probably get thrown out if I tried. So this is the closest we'll get to see from up top. It says right here, please stay on the sidewalk. So you cannot go on the bridge. It does look strong enough. I'm sure I think it would hold people, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just dangerous because there's no guardrails or something. Check out these trees, they're pretty cool too, huh? It's really nice in the shade actually. It's just very, very hot in the sun. I think last time I checked it was 99 degrees. And I don't know, Texas was more humid than I thought it would be. I've been to Vegas many times and Arizona, but Texas is just a lot more humid. So, and it feels almost kind of, I'd say it's hotter than Vegas to me. It just feels much, much warmer. So, all right, let's get ready.
You into our Hidden Wonders Cavern. Before we do that, I do just want to say welcome to Natural Bridge Caverns and to our newest tour here, the Hidden Wonders Tour. My name is Benjamin. I will be your tour guide today.
187
All right, you guys can continue down.
Wow.
Wow, it doesn't take long to see it. It's incredible.
Oh, goodness.
This is amazing.
Wow. It looks like it's like ice.
Yeah. It looks like a face up here, doesn't it?
That's it. Yeah. It's mostly sat for them. Three original explorers. Their names were Jack, Reggie, and Miles. Once they entered into this space, they wanted to name it after themselves, so they took the first two letters of each of their names and created J-A-R-E-M-Y, Jeremy. All of these formations are completely unique, so no two will ever look the same, but they did all form in the exact same process. That process is called calcite deposition. That is a really long, fancy sciencey term, but it actually means a super simple process of just rock, water, and time. To go a little bit more in detail, calcite deposition happens like this. Rainwater will seep into the soil above us. While it is in that soil, it will mix with carbon dioxide. That mixture will create a weak acid. That acid will dissolve layers of rock above us. While it is dissolving that rock, it will pick up different minerals. Eventually, that mineral-rich water will enter into this space, and then it will deposit those minerals wherever it drips or flows. Eventually, those mineral deposits will crystallize into a structure called calcite. So that is where we get the name calcite deposition. That does mean all the formations you see around you are actually very large growing crystals. These crystals have been down here for a very, very long time. You see, our formations only grow at a rate of about 1 cubic inch per century. That is roughly the size of an ice cube every 100 years.
The light does such a big job.
Yes. Yeah, I actually have dropped, not my phone, but they used to give us company phones. They do not do that anymore.
Oh, some
I
water.
broke 3 separate phones.
Huh.
Here it comes.
Wow.
Look around this area, you guys will be able to see there are many different colors present within these formations. Just in this area right here, we have some whites, some yellows, some oranges, and even some red formations growing along the roof. Now, these formations, they are all made of the exact same calcite material. So usually they would form the same color, which is white or sometimes even clear. But occasionally different organic impurities will present themselves. Those organic impurities will slowly discolor the layers of limestone that they touch. So in general, the darker layers of formation have more of that organic material. Because the coloration is dependent on organic material, that area is also known as our critter corridor. The critter corridor is going to have some photos of some of the animals that live inside of our cave. Fair warning, most of the animals that live in our cave are small bugs. So if you don't like looking at pictures of small bugs, don't look at the pictures on the walls. They're pictures of small bugs.
Wow. Oh yeah, so they came under there, see?
So I gotta say, this room is channeling to me like it would be somewhere where there was many gatherings of ancient peoples. So I don't know if you know this, but I actually have some indigenous American roots. I'm not saying I can bring up the spirits, right? But I don't know, knowing that they did find relics of ancient peoples living inside these caves, it would just feel like this room would be a meeting room where there would be many discussions about many things. Very interesting place. If walls could only talk.
Let's learn how to ride it. The B.A.T is a moving belt, similar to a conveyor belt, and it'll take you up to the exit. It'll take about 4 minutes, and there is a slight incline.
That next guest can start walking now. All right, that next guest can start walking forward now. Lean forward. There you go. That next guest can start walking now. Keep walking forward. Don't stop.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just keep walking forward.
Okay.
All right. Start walking forward now. Thank you. Of course. How your history is.
And here we go. So we've ridden conveyor belts in the airports. Is this the same?
Little massage, I think.
Yeah.
It's nice.
The view is much, much different.
Oh, yeah.
Let's enjoy the view.
I think this is similar to the Stockholm subway. What do you think?
You think so?
Yeah, when we go visit next time. All the way to the ground. You do feel the incline in your legs.
Oh, definitely. Is this the lowest underground that we've ever been?
Well, definitely.
I'm trying to think, when did we ever go this low underground?
Only when we go to the subway, probably what, in Poland Square, and what else, in France?
But I wonder if any of them are 180 feet though.
Yeah, no.
I don't think so, are they?
I don't know.
I have to see if this is my new record.
I don't think so.
This is the B.A.T.
Oh,
Wow.
we didn't see any bats.
Why, thank God. I would have liked to seen a bat. I like bats. I had a bat in my house once. Came in right when I got home from Brazil. And we set it free. My Uncle Jimmy helped me.
Big sign, the last one on the bell.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's flip around and get you again, see? Oh, it's like shaking.
Yeah.
You actually do have to have good leg muscles to hold on. I mean, this is doing all the work, but I feel like you need like, you know, it is kind of like strainful to stand on it. There's some water.
I just said that you could even want to drinking and then those phones downstairs. See, they have like a phone up and it's going down. They have channel the water. Oh, what an amazing place. This is probably one of the most best way to visit a cave in your life because it doesn't require a lot of gears and difficulties.
Right?
Just require your legs and show up.
Now I'm curious about the other one. If when we go all the way down, we have to walk all the way back up. Because only this side has the bat, right?
I would say maybe there's the elevator.
Ah, there we go. Maybe. Perhaps.
They could use a funicular here too.
Oh, it's starting to dry off now.
Yeah. You feel a cool air coming in. I know how mine works, see? How mine feels.
Someone asks, how was the tour? You say, it's cool. Because literally it is cool down here.
It's
I mean, it was
fantastic.
humid, but it was cool, but it was fantastic, yeah.
Magnificent.
I'm always in awe to see God's creations. The world is just so big. It's even bigger underground too.
The journey to the center of Earth, right?
Yeah. If I get off first, I think I can film you on the back. Let's see.
Are we loving up things that they hold?
Always. All right, in the event of safety, my public service announcement, I'm gonna put my camera down so I don't fall flat on my face.
Been here a while now. Thank you so much.
No problem. I hope you guys have a great
Yeah,
day.
thank you.
You too. Oh, I feel weird now. From the
We
salt.
made it.
Yeah, we made
From
it.
the depths of the earth.
The journey to the earth, right? The
Journey
center.
to the center of the earth.
Amazing.
Hand wash. So I didn't see it in the cave, but here it is outside. He's running. I think he's trying to get back in.
Oh, you're gonna be under the bridge now, see?
Yeah. Cave number 2.
Yeah.
This was the original one.
Yeah.
The one that we just came up had a nice conveyor belt. Apparently this one we're gonna have to walk back up. That will be fun.
Fun.
So because we had the last tour of the day, apparently there's only 5 of us.
An adventure.
The tour guy said sometimes there's 50 on the tour, but as of right now that is not the case. The nice thing is though, it's cooler at 7 p.m.
Wow. You got a picture.
How cool is that?
It's got like the first drop in the school right here.
A man on an elf goes on the ground where the wolf dares not.
No, you have the special key.
Yes.
We don't knock and say friend and enter.
And we don't say melon, hey? Gotta hold down the call. Be slippery.
No, it's gonna get warmer.
Okay.
Yeah. Go down. Family of raccoons. So we relocated those raccoons, but we joke that their descendants haunt us every night in our parking lot trash. They already have it. Yeah. Now,
That happened to me with a possum.
oh really?
Yeah.
I relocated him and he
didn't
found his
like
way
it.
back twice.
Yep.
And I
Yep.
swear,
their
maybe it
way,
was
yeah.
like their family because I brought them like 5 miles away. And one still found their way back into my
He was like,
house.
this is my home now,
Yeah.
man. I'm
Yeah, exactly.
Like, so if we look over here, y'all, this is the beginning of that 120-foot long crawlway
Oh my God.
that those 4 guys went down on March 27th, 1960. At its widest point, it's about 22 inches wide. At its most narrow point, it's about 11 inches wide, so a little less than a foot.
That's very
Some
claustrophobic.
people, yeah, some people think that's a good time.
I don't
That's
think
when
so.
you know you love your job, right?
Yeah. Then you mentioned there is another way out, right?
So what?
We don't come back this way.
We're not going back this way. No.
It's gonna be like the Goonies.
Yeah.
We find a new way out.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I haven't watched that movie in so long. It's such a good one.
St. Mary's Hall.
So this is St. Mary's Hall. It's named after that university that those 4 guys went to. And if you look towards your left, you can see that chain. We're not going past the chain today, but if you want to, you can come back and do our St. Mary's adventure tour where you go in undeveloped areas of the cavern. So y'all just watch your heads, watch your shoulders. The handrails disappear for a while, so please don't touch the walls. And as usual, it's steep and wet, y'all, so just be careful and let's keep going, okay?
भले तुम ये चाहे तो भले मैं ये वीडियो छाती गाला फोटो ये मोबाइल फोटो
Who are you? You're from somewhere. I never would find you here.
Did it work?
That was a video.
Oh, it's a video, yeah.
Look how tight it is here.
Wow.
11 feet. That's nothing compared to 11 feet. 11 inches, that you said?
हां भी ये
No, that's nothing compared to that.
तो कदर क्या
On the handrail, all you have here is stuff that comes through the wall. Oh, I'm going to put my phone down. So get a synchrony here. Yeah.
So on the right, you guys immediately on your right, you're gonna see the exit to the Discovery Crawler. And you may kind of feel a little breeze because there's an air pressure difference.
Did they light the whole way up?
Yes.
Okay, because if someone actually could try to do this on their own if they want, right?
Wait, what was your question?
Like if someone wants to do an exploration,
Yeah.
they pay, I don't know, some extra money. They could do the same path and come down.
They don't have that open to the public.
No, they don't, right?
No.
I can feel the cool air coming in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an AC.
Right.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Feel it?
It's amazing the change in temperature from there to here.
Right.
Yeah.
We got rimstone pools right here. Really beautiful. Kind of looks like ramen or spaghetti. to
Yeah?
me, so.
Wow. But it's very, if you were to touch it, it's very hard. It's not like slimy or,
No, it's solid.
yeah.
It's comparable to your beginning.
Huh.
It gets better and better.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
This is called Purgatory Creek. This is the deepest point on our tour today. Now, we're taking a concrete bridge to get across. The four guys didn't have a bridge, right? So they had to walk through Purgatory Creek to get to the next stream. So just have that in mind as you're walking across this bridge. Y'all don't dangle anything important over the bridge because if it falls in,
It's over.
we're not getting it back today, okay? But y'all just watch your step. It is very wet through here, but we'll keep going this way. So this is my favorite room we're going to see today. And good chance to take a video, you guys, so get your phones. Get your phones out and ready, y'all. But I'd like to welcome everybody. Yeah, have your phones ready, y'all, with the video. So, welcome to Castle of the White Giants, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look like mushrooms.
Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, and the way you mentioned, like it was light and
Lighting design, like very neat expertise, right?
yeah.
So this room is 50 feet wide, 50 feet tall, 250 feet across. You can see why it's my favorite. Now, up here, we got a bunch of beautiful glittery, sparkly stuff, y'all. These are brimstone pools. So as the water flowed down, it just kind of pushed the calcite out forward.
बिहार इसका पानी खाते नहीं करे.
What is that sparkling?
It's calcite. It's the same stuff all the formations are made of, but in its purest formed, no other chemicals, no other minerals. It is a clear crystal.
Looks like some alien form, right?
They use clay from the cave, one type of clay, to just like sky it a little bit instead of jellyfish, I agree. Some smaller jellyfish under here. Now here in a second, we're going to take some stairs at the back of Castle of the White Giants. So y'all, there's 2 staircases. You can take whichever one's easier for you. The 4 guys didn't have those stairs, so I'll show you where they went here in a second. We're gonna go this way. This was carved up out of water a long, long time ago. This is one of my favorite passageways, you guys. Really beautiful.
That's better than this?
No, they're both good. I like both of them. This one, I made this one really good.
And of course, in front of us is all of the stuff that used to be part of the walls, part of the ceiling. This stuff is called breakdown. Now, the reason why we know we're safe in here is because all of it is covered in calcite. And given that average growth rate of a cubic inch per 100 years, that's how we know it's been like this for a long, long time, you guys.
So there's no way like any of the stone will fall down here from any of the sides like we have said, as you said. So
I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but if it was not safe for us to be here, I would not be here.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
They may have a sinkhole collapse. Their entrance
You hear me breathing? It's a good little walk. And it's very humid. But it is amazing.
That's the last part. So when y'all get up here, there's water fountains. You can try water from the grenades.
Looks from here.
I'm down by the land
Wow, look at this canyon.
So everybody, so I gotta show y'all the Mountain King. If we look right here, some people say this formation is the Mountain King. So you can see he's facing upward with his luscious locks flowing behind him and his scepter right here.
Alright.
Other people say that the Mountain King is the shadow on the ceiling. So you can see his crown, his nose, his goatee. It's a little debatable to me, y'all, but you see what you see, right? So we're about 85 feet underground. That ceiling up there is 55 feet thick. We can see more evidence of that colony of bats that was living here about 15,000 years ago because of all the staining and discoloration on the ceiling, as well as all their gorgeous guano they left behind for the Mountain King. So, yeah. There's an observation deck over there if you want to see that. If it was 1964, this would be the halfway point. You'd have to turn around. But in 1965, they made that exit tunnel to make it easier for us to get to the top. So in the tunnel, you guys, there's going to be a gate and some doors. They're all unlocked. You can just go through them. Once you get to the top, you got a quarter of a mile walk back to our Discovery Village, okay?
This stuff, we gotta walk.
Where's my belt?
No belt. Oh, that was quick.
I think it still goes. I think.
We should say to wait here.
Oh yeah, there's still more. You kidding me?
Oh, that's the way up. Oh, there's another gate. There's a little rift going. Another cave here, look.
Well, you can crawl up in there.
I guess so. That's really good, you know? Yeah. It's like I'm originally from Brazil. I know that's how it is in Brazil.
Yeah, you guys were both from Brazil?
No, he's almost a Brazilian too.
Okay.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Ah, that was fun. Wow.
With the game.
Well, good. You can come on.
Ooh, that was dark. There was a bit of darkness. See how it feels down here. Oh, you couldn't see anything. I was ready to get my lights.
What if some bats come on?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's why they don't come on up if there's too many lights.
We made it.
Yes, I'm gonna wash my hands.
All right, I got my breath back.
Yes.
We are on the way to the car. We're the last people, like, customer-wise. I think there's only,
We
like,
always
what?
joke, we always the
10 employees
closest.
left?
We had almost a VIP tour. Do you want
It's
anything
really
better?
hard to say which cave is best.
You have to visit both.
Yeah, they're both different and unique. They're quite spectacular. I will say, if you have mobility issues, the one with the belt, the B.A.T, is so much easier. This one was a good workout. I'm also going to say that with the whole talk of no evidence of any people in there, I'm gonna end with one quote from another movie.
No, we're gonna
If you've
create
ever
a
seen
hypothesis.
Contact,
Yeah.
that would be a huge empty space
Awfully
to have
empty,
nothing in it.
Empty space. With
No
nothing
life
in
and
it.
nothing in it. Apparently, millions of years ago, you heard on the tour, there was an ocean. But they said there was no signs of life down there.
Intelligent life either.
I find that hard to believe.
I think that.
I don't know, what do you believe? Maybe you have to come check it out for yourself. See what you feel, see what you think. But we are on to our third hotel back in Austin. We got about an hour to go. And I hope you check that out in the next video. Okay, how much is it to go in here, by the way? Both caves was $60 per person.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, great deal. With the exception of the waiting around,
Yeah.
you know, the 2 hours. Maybe there is some days when maybe they take you in earlier and you don't wait 2 hours. I don't know. But I got over it real quick. Like I said, we had lunch, took a cat nap in the car.
It was nice.
So we will see you soon. Make sure you check out the next video to find out the next best hotel in Austin, number 3. Okay? See you then.
See ya.
Until then,
Keep loving what moves you.
Yeah.